Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about my highest conviction meme coin and potentially my highest conviction crypto investment for this entire cycle, and it is Wojak. Now, those of you that have followed the channel for a few weeks or maybe longer, you would have heard me talk about Wojak before. It's in my top three highest conviction meme coin picks on Ethereum. It's also been in my meme coins that I think will soon get tier one listings video too. So I've talked about Wojak quite a few times recently. There's a good reason that I keep on talking about Wojak because Wojak is such a high conviction pick for me. I'm going to keep on making Wojak videos on a monthly basis, on a consistent basis, because I really do think that Wojak is seriously undervalued. It must be the biggest meme in crypto from the previous cycle, probably the biggest crypto meme ever. It is shared literally every day, hundreds of times on social media, relating to a crypto investor, somebody that buys crypto and the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride of emotions that this character goes through, this Wojak character goes through, that every single person in crypto can absolutely relate to. It is just so relatable. And that is why, to me, it is just the perfect crypto meme. It is such a big crypto meme. There is absolutely no way, in my opinion, that Wojak does not go much, much higher and become a multi-billion-dollar meme this bull run. Let's take a look at the tokenomics. You have Wojak with a market cap currently of 136 million. Okay. You have other meme coins out there with multi-billion market caps, some of them in the tens of billion market caps. And you're trying to tell me that Wojak is not up there. It absolutely should be. It absolutely should be a multi-billion market cap token. And that means the upside from here for Wojak is enormous. Now, we've seen the price start to perform very well over the last few weeks. And Wojak, just over the last month, has come all the way up to close the last week at new weekly closing highs. And we are really, really pushing all-time highs on Wojak currently, which is very encouraging. It means that Wojak is really starting to pick up right at the perfect time in the cycle, because retail are starting to come back into this market. And when I see retail, I mean, arguably we're all retail. I'm retail, you're retail, but I'm talking about the more passive retail, the retail that gets into the cycle when things are taking off, the retail with jobs, the retail that can't dedicate days and days, hours and hours of time into this market, but they're starting to see Bitcoin hit new all-time highs. They're seeing probably some of their investments from the last cycle, if they're holding XRP, if they're holding Cardano, if they're holding Polkadot, they're starting to see these investments start to go up, and they're starting to get back into the market in a major way. And what are they going to want to buy? They want to buy things that are moving. They're chasing those fast gains. And Wojak, for me, hitting new all-time highs right at this moment with a market cap still of under 200 million tells me that this is going to be a meme that retail are going to want to position into. And they know it. They can relate to it. They understand it. So I really like Wojak here. I can't stress it enough how high conviction I am on the Wojak token. And if we just go over to X, you'll see the last time I spoke about this, this is back on the 10th of November. So this is earlier on this month, about 2 weeks ago. I put out a video with my high conviction meme coins, and Wojak was on here. It was 0.12. Obviously now it's up to 0.19. So you're looking at a good 60-70% gain since I did this video. And I'm fairly sure when I make another video on Wojak, that will probably be within the next 2 weeks, the price will be even higher. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wojak price is above, well above 0.020. So 0.020. So look, that is really the thoughts I have on Wojak. If we just go over to the charts, because I'm a trader. Obviously, I look at the fundamentals. I appreciate the fundamentals. I also appreciate the psychological aspect of trading in terms of attention, in terms of emotions. I'm really like a holistic trader. I try and piece everything together. Technicals is just one of the things I look at when looking at the bigger picture of cryptocurrencies. And obviously, as we can see with Wojak, fresh new weekly closing highs. We are actually closing at above currently the previous swing high. So provided that Wojak can continue to close candles above this previous weekly swing high, this is super bullish. I mean, even if we just consolidate here, this is super bullish, and likely this leads to expansion, big expansion to the upside. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like I say, Wojak's above 0.002, maybe 0.025, 0.003. It can get there very, very quickly because Wojak is very undervalued. When you have Pepe that's at 8 billion, 9 billion market cap, and then you have Wojak that's at only 130 million, just an absolute fraction of the Pepe market cap, I really, really can't see how Wojak does not perform. And you can see here, we were a little bit hesitant a couple of weeks ago. We had this Tom DeMark 9 sell indicator. That told us to be cautious. We also closed with a long wick. So right here, we're saying, look, Wojak is struggling to obviously, find acceptance above this high here. But actually, we had a really, really strong week last week. Obviously, it was a weekly closing high the week before. And now we've obviously come and we've filled in a lot of that wick. And to me, from here, Wojak looks good for immediate continuation. So what I'm thinking now for Wojak is maybe this week, a little bit of sideways, and then over the next sort of 2-3 weeks, I expect continuation of this trend higher. So yeah, I really like Wojak here. It's still one of my top picks. I'm going to keep on making videos about Wojak on this channel, probably every couple of weeks. So yeah, I absolutely love this coin. If you go over to my X, you're going to see there's plenty of bull posting on Wojak because I'm such a big fan of it. One other meme coin as well that has been brought to my attention that I think if you're a Wojak holder, you'll probably be able to relate to is Bogdanov. So this is Bogdanov. So this is obviously one of the characters from the Wojak series, from the Wojak films. And of course, it is Bogdanov, the French-Russian who's obviously on the phone telling the powers that be, the gods of the markets to dump the price on Wojak, to dump the token on Wojak. And obviously when Wojak sells all of the token, Bogdanov is then saying pump it, and then Wojak buys in, then he dumps. So obviously Bogdanov is one of these characters sort of in the dark, behind the shadows, pulling the strings on the markets. It's a fantastic meme. I really think, look, at this market cap, Bogdanov is not even 1 million yet. So again, can I see Wojak going into the billions, potentially the tens of billions, and Bogdanov staying sub 1 million? No chance. Absolutely, I think if Wojak can run to 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion, I think Bogdanov can absolutely go probably to the hundreds of millions. And I really think this is a token that I was going to say has been slept on. Obviously, it has started to wake up over the last day, up 86% today. And if we just look at the history of this token has actually been around since May last year. And look, I mean, this hasn't been allowed to die. The token has kept alive. If we just go onto the market cap, we can see that the market cap, we don't actually have the full market cap history, but we can see that obviously over the summer, we were trading at a market cap of around about sort of 280,000. We then pushed up to 400,000. We're now pushing up again close to the 1 million. Obviously, we're not at all-time highs on this token, but you know, if you take away that first initial pump and then sell off, I believe this has now been CTO'd as well. You can see that Bogdanov is starting to make highs from the start of this, you know, cycle from this year anyway. And yeah, I mean, price action looks pretty good to me. So look, I think if you like your Wojak and you're looking for a Wojak meta play, then Bogdanov would be the token of choice for me. Like I say, you've got Wojak, you've got Bogdanov. I think those are the two main characters, and I'll be very surprised if Wojak goes into the billions and we don't see Bogdanov follow into the, you know, tens of millions, hundreds of millions. Anything's possible in a bull market, and I just think this is something that the Wojak community will probably relate to and probably buy, especially if they're making some big gains on their Wojak token. Probably the next thing to look at is going to be Bogdanov. So yeah, I wanted to mention that one there for those of you that are maybe interested in sort of playing lower market cap altcoins. Maybe you're a bit more degen, maybe you want to take on a bit more risk. But honestly, from a risk return perspective, I really don't think you can go wrong with Wojak here. Like I say, market cap of 136 million. I can see this going easily into the billions, maybe the multiple billions, tens of billions. Look, it can happen. It can really happen with a meme like this, with a meme this strong. I'm watching the community go from strength to strength. I'm watching the price action. The performance is really great here. And like I say, big breakout on the weekly chart, consolidation currently at new all-time highs. I think, you know, Wojak is probably going to be onwards and upwards from here, and I wouldn't be surprised if it never really looks back to sort of prices sub 0.002 when it crosses that. So yes, hopefully you've enjoyed that one. Please do smash the like if you have done. If you enjoy videos about meme coins, if you enjoy videos about Wojak, please do subscribe to the channel, because there will be plenty more meme coin videos, Wojak videos to come over the next few days and weeks. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I will speak to you all again soon.